welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your self-love general reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're going to be looking at our overall energies, our thoughts, communications, what's in our heart space, what we have coming towards us this month, what we are showing the world, what may be holding us back, or what we may have learned from the past to push us forward, and what we are going to need to move forward. So, we're going to start with our overall energies, and that is creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. This is about manifestation, creating the things that you want to see in your life. Creativity, setting your intentions, doing so creatively. In your thoughts, we have tolerance. It says, you appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. This is about taking others into consideration, thinking about what's been said to you, what's been done thus far, thinking about how you want to move forward, what you've learned from others' experiences, as well as what you've learned from your own experiences. In terms of your communication, we have action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. This month, your words incite actions in others. It creates the motions, keeping things moving, keeping things going, motivating, inspiring even. With that being said, we have in your heart space, unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. This is about coming together with others. In your heart space, you want unity, you want growth, you want togetherness, you want a sense of connection. In terms of what we have coming in, we have kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So, when we communicate and take others into consideration, we bring into ourselves, or we draw the energy of kindness to ourselves. What we show the world is cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. This is about knowing that the words you speak, the things you do, affect the outcomes in which you are going to receive moving towards the future. In terms of what may be holding you back or what you may have learned from the past, we have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So, in the past, you may have learned how to accept some things about yourself, how to accept who you are as an individual, and how to accept your uniqueness. In terms of what will help us move forward, we have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So, through our communications and our thoughts, thinking about the things we've learned in the past, about ourselves, about the experiences we've had with other people, the lessons we've learned through other people's stories, we are creatively drawing to ourselves those virtuous connections. In kindness, in love, we understand the fact that our words and our actions cause things to happen, whether they are positive or negative. We have learned in the past that our self-worth is very important. To be satisfied with who we are as an individual, good or bad, changing the things that we need to change, doing the things that we need to do to move forward. I'm going to pick some cards as additional information. And with tolerance in our thoughts, we're taking other people's point of view into consideration as to how to move forward, how we can create the best outcomes for ourselves. What things do we need to change? What things do we need to adjust? Not necessarily change, but adjust. And with tolerance and taking other people's point of view in consideration, we've been thinking about the points that's been made as of lately or recently. With that, we have the Seven of Swords. So, in our thoughts, we may have been thinking about the behaviors and the negative aspects of situations that have come about. You may have been trying to devise a plan in which to come out of situations that aren't good for us or that we don't like or aren't happy with. But we're taking other people's input into consideration as to how to move forward. In terms of our communication, we have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul, understanding that your communications will create the actions. Your communications will either motivate a situation to stop or to change or to move forward. And with that, we have the Two of Cups. This is about partnership. This is about a joining up together with another person. The actions we may want to take to join with another person. In terms of our heart space, we have unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Wanting to come together with another person. Now, this may be secretly wanting it with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be about wanting to get away with something or sneaking off and doing something else. So we're looking at partnerships, the actions we want to take, the communications that we're having with others, and the thoughts. With that, we have the Ace of Swords. In our heart space, we are clear about the connections we want to make. We are honest with ourselves within our heart space about the situations we want to be in. Our communications will clearly state our need or our want to connect with others. We may find ourselves trying to do this by a creative means. In terms of kindness, kindness says you are a humanitarian made of love and you are able to share that energy with others. So, as you communicate your need or want to be connected with another person and with your heart space being clear on what you want, you draw kindness to yourself. And with that, we have death. Death is about transformation. Death is about the end of the old and the beginning of the new, ending old cycles, ending old patterns. So we're trying to end some old cycles and patterns, maybe of the Seven of Swords, of sneaking around or trying to get away with something, and instead making things more stable and solid and transforming old situations into something new, bringing clarity within ourselves, joining together with another, and understanding clearly what we want. In terms of cause and effect is what we're showing the world. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So you understand that whatever words you speak, whatever actions you take, whatever thoughts you are thinking are going to affect your situation now, are going to affect your situations in the future. And with that, we have the Star card. Hope, faith, belief. This is about believing in ourselves, having the hope in ourselves. This is an Aquarius card. This is about a balance. Balancing in our emotions, balancing in our feelings, having the faith to move forward. So if we have enough faith, we can make the decision to move forward and to affect the change we want to see towards our future in terms of what may be holding us back or what we may have learned in the past to move us forward. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is about financial stability, home life stability, stability, being satisfied within ourselves, being satisfied with our environment, being satisfied in the situations we put ourselves in, being satisfied with how much effort we've put towards building the things that we have. In terms of what may help us move forward, we have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So like I said, your words create the motivation for others to join you in that unity. As long as you are coming from a good heart space, others are willing to join you. With that, we have judgment. So this is about making a clear decision to grow in a certain direction, to grow away from certain activities or certain things that we've done in the past, certain situations we've done, resurrecting something from that may have ended, resurrecting something that we, like I said, it may have ended. And now we're trying to recreate that passion, recreate that joy. Now this reading is about self-love. So creatively, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is hopeful that they can have the self-love, the self-determination to make some things happen that may have caused or may have been stalled in the past. Things that they weren't aware of, things that they weren't facing before. Now they're willing to tolerate or consider other people's point of view so that they can come together in union with themselves even. Not just with another person, but with the person who reflects the same values that they have, the same love, the same hope, the same faith, the same sense of stability. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, this has come up for water signs and earth signs as well. So you may be dealing with a water sign or an earth sign, but this is about the self. So you are clear about what it is that you want. You are clear in using logic in order to creatively create the outcomes that you want for yourself. Lovingly supporting yourself in your endeavors, understanding that you may have to maneuver around obstacles in order to get what you want. These cards are asking you to take the actions necessary to create a sense of union with yourself, with other people. Be honest with yourself about what you want. Try not to sidestep your own emotions, your own thoughts about situations or people that you are dealing with. Have the faith and the hope and the ability to let go of old situations and bring in that which is going to promote your growth and healing from past situations. I'm going to pick 3 cards, one for Leo, one for Libra, one for Gemini, and one for Aquarius. The first card is for Libra with unconditional love and guidance for March 2018 for self-love for Libra. Self-love for Libra for March 2018. We have vanity. This is about gaining public recognition, making sure that Libra, we are not trying to get us accepted by others or using our wisdom to be accepted by other people. Needing validation, that's the word. Not being accepted, but make sure we're not seeking validation in others, understanding with satisfaction that you don't need anyone else's approval, that you can be satisfied with yourself and approve of your own work, approve of who you are emotionally, mentally, physically, what you have. Have self-approval, approve of yourself, approve of what you have of what you approve of what you have already accomplished. Have that kind of, the word is there, confidence in your own accomplishments, whether you get that recognition or not. Gemini for March 2018. Self-love for Gemini, March 2018. We have service. This is about understanding that some opportunities you may have not taken in the past, but they have led you down a path of service, a path that is of service to yourself and to other people. Whatever path you have decided to take, or whatever clarity you have gained in your partnerships with other people, understand that this moment that you are in now is the moment you're supposed to be in. Don't sit and think about what you lost. Understand and appreciate what you have. Have gratitude for what you have. Understand that once you start and begin to love yourself more, that the things that you want will come to you and situations will transform. People will be kind to you. Virtuous people will come to you. Unity, clarity, tolerance, the ability to distinguish between who is right and who is wrong for you will come to you. You will be satisfied with who you are within yourself, and you will draw that energy of someone who is accepting of you as well. In terms of Aquarius for March 2018. Aquarius, March 2018. With unconditional love and guidance, self-love for Aquarius, March 2018. For Aquarius, we have perfection. Okay? Understand that you are perfect, Aquarius. You are perfect in who you are right now in this moment. There are attributes that you have, that you've accumulated over a period of time. It took growth. It took perseverance. But you are perfect in the state that you are in now. Evaluating yourself or being too hard on yourself is not necessary. Being too hard on others is not necessary. Especially with this King of Swords in the upright, be sure that you're not being too critical of yourself. In terms of perfection, this card indicates raspberry. The raspberries grow perfect just the way they are. They don't need makeup. They don't need fancy clothes. They don't need anything special to make them sweet, to make them delicious. They don't need anything extra. They have the sun that makes them grow, the water that makes them grow, the earth that flourishes them. So understand your perfection. Understand that you are perfect and whole just as you are. At the bottom of the deck, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, we have rejection. This card is about a person who has built themselves up to fit the standards of what people think that, or not even what people think, but build themselves up to a certain standard. And when people haven't been accepting of who they are as an individual, they begin to question themselves. This card is asking you to understand that rejection is your protection. You are being protected when you are being rejected from a certain situation or person. There is no need to prove yourself. Understand who you are and what you have created. Allow other people into your life, but choose wisely. Choose wisely who you accept into your life, that they aren't seeking validation, that they can be of service to you, that they don't seek to be, I hear, using for um mm, make sure people aren't trying to use you for this, for your status. Be of service to others, but understand where you stand, who you are, the abundance you have. Don't allow people to um, come in through the cracks who are trying just to get validation from other people based on their associations with you. That's what it is. So, in terms of your partnerships, in terms of your work life, in terms of your home life, understand you are whole, you are complete, you have everything you need. You do not need validation. Just be of service to others as you have always been and you always will be. Be of service to yourself by understanding who you are, approving of yourself always, understanding clearly that you are a unique being. Have faith and understand that whatever you think, whatever you speak, will motivate others towards bringing kindness, virtue, tolerance, unity towards you. You will have what you want if you creatively cut out the things that are unnecessary. Keep the rest. That being said, I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below. Thank you for watching.